Hi there guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Behind me we have this Brera. It is a rare one. It's a 3.2 Q4, so it's like the four-wheel drive V6. But unfortunately, as with all these 159s and Breras, they are getting on a bit now. So they are starting to suffer with a fair old bit of problems, number one being rust. Now the main culprit normally is the front subframe, which is no different on this one. It is absolutely rotten. So I'm going to show you over this and then we're going to go over the rest of the car and see if you think this car should be saved or it should be killed. Now this is the Q4, so it does have a different subframe to the rest of the 159 Brera range, but unfortunately somebody's done a repair there, a really poor, crappy repair that I wouldn't be happy with. I'm not even going to bother stripping it back because I can see all the long here has been replaced. And I just wouldn't repair it because it's just that bad of a condition. The front bar here is probably going to need replacing because by the time you rubbed it down there'll be holes all the way along it. The opposite side of the rail is also rotten. By the time I cleaned it up you would have holes absolutely everywhere on this. And on this side again, it's all rotten. And here we have a massive hole, which just so happens to be on the same side which has already been repaired. So that subframe is severely weakened and I would not repair it again. So we're going to put that one in the bin. And I do have a spare one over here to replace it with, but it is going to need refurbing first. Now normally I'd just stop there, replace the subframe, send it on its way, but the customer has recently purchased this and has brought it into me to give it a full check over. So a full check over is what I have done, and as you can see there's not much left on the front end because we have found a couple more issues. Let's leave that side for now and we'll start on the passenger wheel arch. Got a torch somewhere. So the passenger wheel arch, we are rusting all through there, so that's probably going to need a little bit of welding or at least tarting up. The front lower, I forget what you call it, skirt, sill, is also rotting, so that'll need sorting out as well. The wing is also starting to rot, but not that bad, it is just surface rust. And unfortunately the rest of the arch is also rather rusty as well. Now this part can be repaired, but it is really awkward because of all the little nooks and crannies up there, so it's really hard to get the rust out of it, so it's going to need a fair old bit of work going over it. The screen wash support is also rotten, so we're going to need to find a new one of those. The rest of the engine itself, you know, not too bad. It does run, it drives, there's nothing particularly wrong with it at all. It might have a few little oil leaks in places, but generally the engine isn't too bad. This side is a slightly different story. We have got a rotten support there as well. It's also gone all in there, so that is going to need repairing as well. And we've got a massive hole there, and a hole which is about to appear there as well. So we do need to do some welding on this. The wing is also rotting away. As you can see, we are missing some of the wing there, so we're going to need to get another wing on it. Hopefully this can be repaired down here. It's starting to go inside there again as well. And the sill is a little bit worse than the other side. And of course, the story doesn't end there, does it? The floor pan is, you know, generally, these don't suffer from that much rot on the floor pan, but the sills, they do. We're going up there, if you can see that. If my head's in the way, isn't it? No, it's not. It is starting to go up there. It's starting to go there as well, but again, it can be fixed and repaired. Common problems now are the rear end down here, and this has been repaired by probably the same guy that repaired the subframe. Because the standard of welding on here is literally pigeon poop. It's starting to rust through already. You can see where he's not even bothered to repair the lower part of the arch. You can see where he's missed. You can see where the weld hasn't bonded that well. The rear trailing arm has been welded. Now these should not be welded because they are a single independent suspension component, and that would be an MOT fail. I would never repair one of these rear arches unless it was just a case of sanding it and painting it. So that needs replacing. This arm here is also in not great condition. Also had some welding done up here in just a poorer condition. The rear subframe itself is also rather crusty. The exhaust needs replacing. Or probably all the bushes and arms are already gone as well. The floor on the boot is also starting to go. The exhaust is blowing, as you can see there. It is well and truly rotten and needs replacing. So the customer has tasked me with the grand challenge of repairing this car. Now, I've got to repair it. It's my daily bread and butter really, is repairing these cars, but 159s and Breras, I personally don't think they're ever going to be an expensive classic, but I haven't been known to be wrong. So we are going to be repairing this one. I've already bought some of the parts, and so I've got the spare subframe over there for it. So you let me know in the comments below whether you think this should be repaired or not, but you know, it is going to get repaired. And it should be back on the road in the next few months. So we're starting at the front end. That is going to get repaired first. Tomorrow I'm going to start grinding it all back to make some good repairs on it. And then once the front's done, we're going to start at the rear and then we'll move over to the bodywork. 99% sure this is a seaside car, hence all the rust on the underside and on the wings and everything. So unfortunately this car is going to need lots of TLC throughout its whole life. So guys, comment down below. The more comments there are, the more chances there are of me continuing filming for this series. So do please give me a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.